Let's meditate. There's the moon, full moon on the horizon. Waves are still big, but becoming smaller. I'm here, and the birds are here. No rain today, so far. Beautiful color. Purple, orange. You cannot describe the color of the sky. How do you describe the sound of the bird? How do you describe who you are? How you're living? I guess some people may describe how much money they have in the bank or stock, or how many paintings, how many songs, and what relation you have. And how we are in nature, or not in nature. The moon is quiet, just looking at us. Nature doesn't speak, but it manifests in various ways. And we are from the nature, in the nature, being connected to nature, but we may not notice, or we may. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out. In the fresh air, out the exhaust. In, out. Paying attention to breathing is interesting if you can be with it. In Vipassana 10-day course, we spent 3 days and a half just observing breathing, nothing else. Feel the sensation of the air in and out, and through the nostril. And just that. As you focus on breathing, you start to you may start to notice lots of things. One of the interesting things I shared in the video Anapana, there are 3 segments of it, explaining more in detail. But roughly speaking, it is interesting to notice breathing can be changed by your mind, but if you don't use your mind and let the breathing to take place on its own, it may find the nature's way of breathing. One is consciously aware of what's going on, but the other one is to let the unconscious or nature's way to take over. So you can say breathing if you are aware of it and paying attention to it. You can recognize the subtle change of how the mind is manifesting in breathing, and how the unconscious nature's way manifesting in breathing. As soon as I said that, maybe you notice you breathe with your intention. But when there is no ego, no self, no mind, you may notice it, although there is no you. If you are no mind and no self, when it's natural, it will find its own rhythm, and the amount of air to go in and out, reflecting the metabolism, how the body is functioning. So if you let go of your mind, and keep practicing called Anapana, even this 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you may be more aware how the mind or body, mind and body may be functioning. When breathing starts to settle, perhaps because if you use your brain, it takes so much energy and oxygen you may breathe more air to consume the energy in your mind or the brain. But if you don't use your mind or the brain, but just be focusing or paying attention to how the air blows in and out, the amount of air consumed becomes less and less. But if you try to be natural, there is you. So it's not natural. Natural state is no mind, no self. So letting go of yourself may be difficult for some people. Or possibly many people. This is something new to do. But you may find that rhythm of nature and the nature to take over. You melt into the nature. So just let go. Let allow nature to take over. You may become so efficient to use your energy maybe that bird noticed that I am into the zone, and then I used my mind and he went away. That was unnecessary. The word oneness popped up in my mind. Being one with the way of nature. That's samadhi. No mind, no self. When you are one with the nature, you're not disturbed by the sound of the waves, for example. You are aligned with the way of nature. Does a bird think the waves are noisy? They don't. They are in the now. Take a look at Ānāpāna in my YouTube channel. Oh, the moon is almost at the level of horizon. Another day. May all beings be happy. Being connected to the nature's way.